Well, hello everybody. I'm sorry if I'm a little winded, but having a really big problem. Um, my heart is, well, on top of the other diseases I have congestive heart failure, and that was brought upon by the scleroderma and the lupus. So, not feeling really well because dealing with a really bad flare from the disease. And my heart is not beating at full capacity. It's not beating as strong as I would like it to, which is affecting my digestive system. So I'm very, very weak right now. I'm very lethargic a little bit. So if I tend to stumble along as far as what I'm talking about, please forgive me. But I want to start off this live by saying this. There was a comment that was made under my one of my videos that I didn't get an alert from, but it's perfectly fine. I did happen to come across it when I was looking through my channel, and I saw it from some dude um, that came in there talking about another YouTuber that I highly respect. And I don't do the talking about other people or hurting other people's name or using names and stuff like that. I don't do that. I'm not even going to mention the dude's name either. I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say, hey, dude, seriously, do not come into my comment section with the bull crap. I'm not going to accept it. I don't want anyone coming into my comment section saying anything about anyone else that's a YouTuber. No one. I don't care if I don't know them. I don't care if I am a subscriber of some of them. I don't care. Do not come into my comment section with that because I don't do that. I'm not that type of person. I don't go behind people's backs talking about anyone. I don't believe in talking about people. If I cannot talk directly to that person, I'm not going to talk about that person. So if you are one of those people who come into my comment section with that, I'm going to immediately ban you from my channel and block you. I'm not going to respond. I'm going to just simply block you because I don't do that. That's not what I do. That's not what my channel is about. Please don't do that. Do not disrespect what I'm doing, and I will not let you disrespect any other YouTuber that I associate myself with or I'm subscribed to or even look at. Not having it. Do you understand? So please do not do that. Don't do it. It won't be good because I will ban you. You will not be able to get to my channel. Do you understand? I don't care how many times I have to block you, I will block you, but I will block you with no response because you can't respond to people like that. You can't respond to trolls. You can't because every single time you respond to them, it just gives them more ammunition to come in and continue to keep responding. And I'm not going to give them that power. Sorry. So, back to the subject at hand. Well, because I'm not feeling really well, I'm still high spirited. Reason why I say that is because a lot of the things that I wanted to do are getting done. A lot of things that I want accomplished is start being accomplished. Not gonna let my circumstances be my life. It's not happening. Um, I think that you know things happen in life. You can't control what happens. You can't control how life goes. It just things happen and it's that you can't control. There's something shit that happens in your life that you can either fix or leave alone. And what's happening with me is something I cannot fix. I cannot leave alone, but I will not let it be my entire life. Because I have a good life. Even though I am in the predicament I am in. I still have, you know, I still have a bright outlook as far as what my life is going to be and the remainder of it. And I'm like this. You never really appreciate life until something bad happens. And I was one of those people who, before I got sick, took complete advantage, of the simplest things in life. And then when I became disabled, I started to value life a little bit more because it is precious, and every minute you get is precious. So what I say to people out there is, even though you're going through something, don't let it be your life. You may be going through a bout of depression, you may be going through a little pain, you may be dealing with a little something, but don't let that be your life. You know, you have more to offer the world than misery and pain, you know, and I use this channel to do that. I come on here, it's kind of my outlet, to be honest with you. It's my outlet. I like coming on here and talking because a lot of times, I'm by myself going through this. So I thought the best thing to do is to put it out there and use social media to do it, because I may not have the opportunity to speak as well as I do, and I may not have an opportunity to even come on here and say anything, because of how aggressive this disease is. And I think when I see other people suffering, when I see other people going through something, it hurts my heart. And I just want to say to those people, you could still, have some type of happiness in your life, because you're just going through something momentarily. It's not going to last your entire life. And if it does, you can find different ways to make it epic, make it special. You don't have to sit on it and just deal with it. You can, go through the motions, but you don't have to let it stop and kill your spirit, because that's your spirit. It doesn't belong to anyone but you and God. It doesn't belong to the disease. It doesn't belong to the wheelchair. It doesn't belong to anything that you're fighting. You still have your spirit. It may take your legs from you. It may take the ability to walk, run, play. It may take the ability to think. It may take the ability to do the simplest tasks. But what the disease cannot and will not take is your spirit. You can't take that. It can mess with it. It can try to get you to lower it, but it won't take it away unless you give it to that thing that's trying to take it away from you. And that's something you can't do. So if you have some type of outlet, if you are an artist, if you like to run, or if you can't run and you like the outdoors, hell, take your wheelchair out there and just wheel around. Take in the sights. If you like to travel, travel. It's always a way to do something that's constructive and positive. It doesn't always have to be negative. It can always be positive, no matter what you're going through. So, I don't want to stay on here too long with this because it's not something you have a lengthy conversation about. Um, I just want to tell people from, what I go through and how I live. It's perfectly fine to have adversity, perfectly fine to have circumstances. You're going to have those. There's no way to avoid them. There's no way to avoid stupid people. There's no way to avoid stupid things or bad situations. No, you're going to face them every now and again in your life, but it's how you handle them that will make a difference. And how I handle mine is to listen to my favorite YouTubers. It's to read. It's to watch shows that I like. It's to create art. It's things like that makes me uniquely me. Nothing that this disease can take from me is my ability to find a positive outlet. no matter what happens. So if you're out there and if you either you're newly diagnosed or you just, you hurt yourself and you're using an assistive device like a cane, a walker, a wheelchair, don't look at it as, oh, my life is over. Just look at it as, okay, oops, this happened. Now it's time for me to either, if it's permanent that you're using a cane permanently, if you're using a walker, wheelchair permanently, look at it as, okay, now I'm going to add this accessory to my life. Let's see how I can fit that into my life. Don't make it, oops, my life is over. Oh, woe is me. No, that's not going to help the situation. Best thing to do is adapt it. Adapt to your environment. Adapt to the new things that are happening. Even if it's bad, adapt to it. If you were diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, if you're diagnosed with anything that's horrible, I know it could be pretty bad. I know it can put you in a really bad depression. But let me tell you something. Your life is not over. It's just begun. Just look at it as, hey, this happened, but I'm still here. And make something out of it. If you give people the opportunity to continue to keep seeing you in a sad state, they're gonna eat off that. If they continue to keep eating off of it, they're gonna eventually get to your spirit, and then they're gonna start nibbling on that. And it's very hard to get your spirit back, even chunks of it, if you let people get to it like that. So I'm gonna leave the live in saying this. No matter the circumstances, no matter the obstacle, no matter the opposition, just be you and adapt and accept and turn it into a positive thing. It's nothing wrong with being sad, though. Nothing wrong with shedding a few tears. Nothing wrong with getting ticked off. But don't let it prolong. Just get over it, into it, and just turn it into something. Find an outlet, a hobby, it's something you always wanted to do. Enjoy life. Get some fresh air. Do something. So you're gonna deal with stuff. Just don't let it deal with you. Okay. Now that note, I'm gonna end it right here. Well, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all of you. And again, please, my comment section are for people that are reals, not for trolls. You're a troll, I'm going to know it, and I'm going to let you go. Okay? I'm going to block you. Please don't do it to yourself. So, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Have a good night.